Alright, there are some occasions where the ball can kind of get stuck off to the right or left of the screen or above or below it. It's also the case that the paddle, as we currently have it, can slide further off the screen than it really should be able to. So let's add some bounds checks just to or augment the bounds checks that are already here just to kind of limit that possibility. So we're also going to say if x is less than 0 in the ball class. Now we're going to limit the ball first and then we'll do the paddle. If x is less than 0, we want to flip the dx because it hit a wall, so we want it to bounce horizontally. But we also want to say x equals 0 because we don't want if the dx is less than the distance into the negative territory that the x coordinate is. So if dx is like 3, like it moves 3 pixels, but x is at -4, it'll never get to be greater than 0, so it'll just kind of keep bouncing. It'll get stuck in the wall. So here we also want to say if y is less than 0, y equals 0. Here we want to say if x is greater than game window.size or .width minus size, we want to say x equals game window.width minus size. And similarly, we can do that down here. So if y is greater than that, we want to say y equals game window dot height minus size. All right, let's do something similar over in the paddle to fix its bounds so that now the paddle should not go outside of the limits of the screen. So under update, we want to just do a quick bounds check. We want to say if draw x is less than 0, draw x equals 0. And if, oops, I'll scroll down just a little so you can see it. If draw x is greater than game window dot width minus paddle width, we want to set draw x. We want to limit it to that coordinate. Draw game window dot width minus paddle width. And if I did all of this correctly, I think I did, we should see now instead of the paddle being able to go off to the side, it'll stop at the edges. And instead of the ball sometimes getting stuck, we should have prevented that behavior. So let's just check. Can the paddle, oops, we did something wrong with the ball, so let's fix that. The paddle stops there, it looks good, but the ball is screwy. So let's go in here and check out the ball. Just think of what I did. So if y is greater than game window.height minus size, minus 23, game window.height minus size, minus 23. Let's see if that prevented it. I think it probably did. Oops. Yep, looks good. Alright, so that's just kind of doing a little bit better job of bounds checking.